So that's it. That's game one out of the way. To be honest, it's just game one. I didn't feel anything with this game. I just felt like we outplayed them. Yeah, I pretty much just felt like the Warriors just outplayed the Mavs this first game. And player of the game, Andrew Wiggins, and Kevin Looney, too. Because Andrew Wiggins gave us 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, plus 28. And he played elite defense on Luka Doncic, who shot 6 for 18 tonight. The Mavs, they missed a lot of shots, though. I will say they missed a lot of shots. They're role players. Maybe Jalen Brunson and Spencer Dinwiddie. They had a great night. They had great nights. I know they're going to attack Poole Warren game, too. I expect that. I expect the Mavs to make more shots. Splash Brothers turned up in the second half. I will say that they 100% turned up in that second half. And the Warriors turned up the defense. Draymond Green does need to stop with the fouls. He had 4 fouls quick, and I kind of got scared because I was like, okay, we're up about 10 right now. Draymond, you have 4 fouls. That didn't look good, but it's okay. We won the game by I think almost 30, so that's good. They made Luka work on the defensive end, like I said. Like Nick Wright, for some reason, he said Luka was gonna guard Klay Thompson. He guards Andrew Wiggins tonight, and they almost pretty much had the same amount of points. And Andrew Wiggins actually played better than Luka Doncic tonight, which we won't say a lot this series. Obviously, I won't say a lot this series, or nobody will probably believe in the Mavs. What the heck? If he play like this every night, they ain't got no chance. But yeah, that was like I said, the Splash Brothers, they turned up in that second half. That was the only reason the Mavs weren't down big in that first half. It kind of scared me because I was like, okay, the Mavs, they'll turn up. They might turn up in the second half, but the Warriors defense turned up in that second half, and they didn't allow anything. And the Splash Brothers came out. I think Klay was 6 or 8 in the second half, and he just absolutely destroyed the Mavs with his off-ball movement. Curry, once he did that little dance when the Warriors went up 17, I think, I was like, oh, yeah, that's game. That's game. He had 2 in a row, and that's game. I was like, yeah, that's game. Yeah, Steph and Klay, they can just turn up like that the entirety of the game. Okay, that's not going to happen at 32 and 34 years old. That's not going to happen anymore, but like they pick quarters now. They can't play hard a whole 48 minutes anymore, or how many minutes they played tonight. Steph didn't even play that entire fourth, which was great. And Mavs can't guard Jordan Poole. Maybe Jordan Poole can't guard them, but he's gonna get whatever he wants. He got whatever he wanted tonight in the paint. Open looks from 3 with his off-ball movement, and then on top of that, he's also getting to the rim with ease. Nobody on the perimeter could guard him. Nobody. I didn't see a single person that could stay in front of him consistently. Maybe Reggie Bullock hit the ball out of his hands and it went to Otto Porter Jr. for an open shot. That was cool. That's how I knew it was our night, though. I said that's in. Yeah, but he couldn't guard Jordan Poole. Otto Porter was great tonight. He was incredible. He was in a lot of his self-shot creation is great. I learned it from the Houston game, and also obviously the most iconic game this season, the Phoenix Suns game on Christmas. That's when I knew the Suns were frauds too. But yeah, 15 turnovers, but probably 5 of those happened in garbage time. And hey, I expect the garbage time to be a little bit more fire, but hey, garbage time is garbage time. Warriors actually shot I think 90% in the first half, 81% in the first half on twos. And you know what? The thing was, they don't have a big. They don't have a big that can just absolutely dominate the Warriors in the paint, or they don't have a presence in the paint that scares the Warriors. Warriors can just get in there at ease. I think that's something they should do every game. Attack Luka in this series, get to the rim, because nobody can guard you. Same with Poole. Just get to the rim. Cut to the rim. A lot of cuts to the rim. Run the fast break, because they definitely couldn't guard us guard the Warriors in the fast break. And yeah, Looney, he just looked dominant with the rebounds tonight. They literally couldn't guard Looney, and Looney was rebounding everything. Right when he went out, though, it kind of got a little weird because they started out rebound us. Then we controlled that again. I wonder what the rebounding differential was tonight. Let me look that up. Warriors probably out rebounded. Yeah. I think they probably did because that first quarter, Looney was just absolutely dominating the Mavs on the rebounding. Because Mavs got out-rebounded every single game in the Suns series. The Suns, they're not the same as the Warriors. People are like, oh, it's just game one. And it's like, well, the Suns, they never won a championship. They never won a ring. They've been to the finals once. They played all injured teams last season. Let's not do that thing. Wiggins holding Luka Doncic to 6-18 shooting 3 of 10 from 3 is crazy. That's an all-defensive level type player, man. Come on. You're telling me he held someone like that to 6-18 shooting? That's crazy. And Wiggins gave him 19 on 47% shooting and 37% from 3. He's got love two-way Wiggs. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? Oh, I wanted to see a rebounding difference. 58 rebounds. I rebounded them by 12. Obviously, that was going to happen. I said that. When I saw Looney start, I got kind of scared. I thought that they're going to attack Looney. And that's what they did. And Looney held his own. Though they might have scored, he held his own. He had him take a tough shot or a shot that was a little out of their comfort zone. I will say that. The doubling on Luka in the paint when he went in there was great. The rotations were great from the Warriors. I love that. What the Warriors shoot tonight? Well, they got everything in the paint, everything they wanted in the paint, so I'm not surprised. Warriors only made 10 threes tonight, which is something. They're obviously just going to say the Mavs didn't hit their shots, but the Warriors didn't hit theirs either from 3. So I'm expecting the Warriors to make at least 15 threes next game. Maybe even more because it's game 2. Because they'll have their rhythm. Yeah, the Mavs made one more 3 than the Warriors. But they attempted 48, which makes their percentage look worse. Yeah, but that's about it. Oh, and I want to say Draymond got his 10 points because he is an X factor in this series, in my opinion. Well, it's kind of looking like Andrew Wiggins is the X factor because if he attacks Luka Doncic and he makes him work on defense, and he's giving us 17, 19 points a game while obviously holding his own on the defensive end. He's not going to hold Luka to 6-18 again. If he does, then you got to put him on all defensive lists, right? You got to put him on all defensive lists. He holds Luka Doncic to that the whole series. But, yeah, shout out to Andrew Wiggins. He was the player of the game. He is probably the X factor in this series. Next to, probably the X factor in this series. Oh, Steph had 12 rebounds, 21 and 12. We didn't have to play the fourth, so that's good. So you got some extra rest, which is good. But, yeah, Draymond, every time Draymond scores, 10 points, we win. The Warriors win 90% of the time, so that's great. That is incredible. I want to see that. I want to see Draymond with double digits every game in this series. I guarantee they win every game in this series. I'm not saying sweep, but I say Warriors in 5. Because I don't expect it to look like this every night, but I expect the Warriors, because they have the better team, maybe not the better player, but the better team, overall team. They move the ball. They move off the ball. They don't just stand and they don't just run pick and roll the whole game. They actually run off the ball. And Steph, he held his own on defense tonight. They tried to attack him, but he held his own. They tried to go at him every time, but yeah, he held his own. But that's it for me. I'll see you guys game 2. I'm hoping Gary Payton can come back for game. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if he's going to come back in this series. He'll probably come back in the finals when the Warriors make it. But, yeah, that's it for me. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out.